New Banlist is here. Actually, a skill nerf Banlist, Konami didn't really touch the cards itself. Now, spoiler, it's opening. Let's just get right into it.
It's time to do.
First, we see Bamboo Scrap at limited to 1, which previously wasn't limited to 1, 2 or 3 I believe. It can tribute any plant type monster to special summon 2 tokens to your opponent's field, which can become a problem cause we all know that we only have 3 zones in Duel Links. And the example of token problem is during the time Star Blast is released. People started to use with Chaz's Ojama skill spamming tokens to your side of the field. You won't be able to summon anything, which locks you. Though this card is released long ago, but since they are going to add lots of plant type monsters in new box, Konami decides to put this in the list now. Moving on to Head Judging and Misjudge. Head Judging is just an unfair card that is abused by Desperado since long time. It's just a perfect card for them to use since it's a coin flip card which allows them to activate Master of Destiny skill alongside 6 more coin flip cards, and one of the other is Misjudge, which guarantees to negate your opponent's card effect since they abuse it with Master of Destiny. With all these limits, Desperado will be only able to run Cup of Ace and Alley of Justice Quarantine, which also should be in the list in my opinion because it just shuts down Blue Eyes and Galaxy Eyes and many other light attribute archetypes like Digital Bugs, Cyber Angels, etc. Onslaught at 3, which previously was a limited to 2 card I believe, allows you to summon an Amazonas from your hand during the battle phase, and not only that, it banishes the opponent's monster if they battle with your Amazonas monster. The point for easing this card's limitation is probably just to sell Mystical Space Typhoon. It's going to be released in the new box. And last but not least, they are taking out Rose Lover from the ban list, which was limited to 1 previously. They are adding lots of new plant type monsters in new box like I said, and this card helps to plant tags like Sylvans and will also help to new cards they are releasing, meaning again Konami is promoting their new box. And that's it for card balancing. I don't get why Konami still not takes out Dakini for example.
Let him get it.
Like for real, I can understand that Machine Angel Ritual might stay in the list since it protects every light monster, but it's just not understandable why they don't take out Dakini. Please Konami, give us new Cyber Angel cards like Natasha, Rash, like Incarnated, Machine Angel, or at least just take out Dakini from the ban list, please. Now it's time to talk about skill changes. Transcendent Crystals, Iron Coal and Cubic Seeds are the skills which are going to be buffed, and the rest is nerf I believe, which is tons of things in the list. You can use Transcendent Crystals on any turn now if you are using a Crystal Beast deck, that's the only difference. Iron Coal can be used on the next turn after you activated the Iron Coal card. Return a machine type monster from your hand into your deck and return the Iron Coal from your grave back to your hand. You might be wondering what's the change and what the heck is the skill. I feel the same. Previously you had to do it during your draw phase, you had to activate it during that time, but now you have the option to whether use it on your turn or not. But the card you are going to draw may not gonna be machine monster, so a weird buff right here. And if you wonder what's the Iron Coal, it's just a spell card that special summons a level 4 or lower machine from your grave, which can only be activated if you're controlling a machine already and the monster you summon gets destroyed during the end phase. Yeah, you could make Exceed summon with both of those monsters, but this card isn't that good, I mean not really consistent, and there's tons of skills you can play over this, but let's see before making sure about that cause they butchered tons of skills. You can play 6 non-cubic spell/trap cards with your cubic deck now, which is great. Previously you wasn't able to use any non-cubic card if you play the skill, which is of course if we're playing a cubic deck. Now that we have 6 spaces for different cards, I think you might use back row removal or maybe even counter gate just to stall and draw a card. And now it's time to talking about nerfs. Master of Destiny is exactly the same except you skip your next draw phase now. What grows in the graveyard? If you didn't already know what people do with the skill, let me show you a quick summary. You normal summon a level 4 plant which is Angel Trumpeter, which is going to search with hard, painful decision, then your Dark Verger will be summoned from your grave. That's what skill does. It adds the Verger to your grave at the start of the duel. Then you make level 6 Synchro, which could be anything generic. Everyone used Archfiend's Call due to it being untargetable, and people even used Battle Tuned, which is a quick play spell that can be activated during the damage step, which is gonna boost your Synchro by 1900, with banishing Trumpeter from your grave, making it a clear OTK. Now they are restricting us to lose 1500 life, meaning skill is dead cause you can't even activate it at once with Cosmic Cyclone. See you later. It also restricts you to lose 1500 life now. I heard people even used this to return the Lava Golem back from your field after tributing 2 of your monsters, which is insane. It really gives advantage over your opponent. Balance, Spell Specialist, Trap Layer, My Monster cards, and Heavy Starter skills are same, but with a huge disadvantage now. You cannot activate monster effects or special summon on your first turn. Balance nerf is obviously because of Noble Knights, which hurts many other decks like Arrow Mage, Stellar Knights, Triamet, etc., but it is what it is, and I really can't understand why they hit the other skills which give you a chance to get more chance at getting specific cards at your starting hand. They wasn't even being used at all. We all relying on balance because it's like in the name, it balances your opening hand, and it's just Konami's fault that people relying on this skill. It's especially because they don't give us archetypes, good searching cards. It's their fault, and that's it. Many decks will still be the same. Onomat is untouched, Blue Eyes is untouched, Karma Cut is still here. Anyways, thanks for watching till here, and I'll see you in the next one.